From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
It's been a rough year for folks all across this great country, but football's back. The Texans and Chiefs, 2020 season underway. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Let's get that ball again. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, 43, 15.
Check 33. Come on. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
They go play fake. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Watson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man. That's Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 58 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. A shotgun snap for Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Johnson.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
2019 was the first season for Frank Clark in Kansas City after spending the previous 4 in Seattle. And that was a big move by Kansas City to bring him over. He did have 8 sacks in the regular season, but it was his 5 in postseason. And helping his team get to the Super Bowl, that's why they went and acquired him. And by the way, earned his first Pro Bowl nomination with his play.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
intercepted.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. This is Freeman on first and 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on second and 8. Watson dancing to his left. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Texans football to start quarter 2, as they've got it with a very tough 3rd and 15 forthcoming. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Out of the gun, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He's not going to get me. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Okay.
Mahomes will try again on second down. That one complete to Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Tyreek Hill certainly makes the front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. Then in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field. If you miss, in the blink of an eye, he's putting 6 on the board.
Mahomes completes that one to Watkins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
6-yard line.
Check. Hey, check Mike 33. Relax. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
And again, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
By the Texans.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Watson. And he rifles one incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson. Johnson's got it complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
On the play.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
It's a gain of
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Third down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Watson. Out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Watson.
Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it when...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 32 that time. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Texans 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Hill on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a deep shot here, and that's caught inside the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
makes the score.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Returning it, Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
3rd and 2, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Texans.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Faking the give. Now Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On first down, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Score, Chiefs 31, Texans 6. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to
Will Fuller, 70 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Chiefs 38, Texans 13. Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Johnson now returning. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to
Will Fuller.
Touchdown,
already
Houston.
his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans cut into that lead.
Point conversion.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Oh, you got deep? Motion.
They begin the drive with Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Damian Williams
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, here's Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
A gain of only a yard.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
15.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Watson on target here to Fuller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. We're back now in KC. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. On 1st down, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, check back 39. Check back 39.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the red zone now, Watson gets it off to Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The Texans on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Being chased out left. His pass caught at the 4. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. To the air yet again, Watson. And this will be a touchdown. Deshaun Watson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball. Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because I nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want?
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 59 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Space to maneuver at the 40. Throwing right, and that's complete. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Gotta do better. Come on,
Back to the air. Watson on second down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third and long. It's Watson. And the pressure gets to him again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the depth. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Complete to
Will Fuller
Touchdown,
with
Houston.
now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans cut into that lead. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Mahomes going to throw it here. Got his man. It's Williams. The 20, 10,
You'll get nothing.
and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Chiefs 52, Texans 34. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Kiki QT on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
2nd and 10.
Check mark 39. Check mark 39. Here we go, G. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Banjo. 154.
Throwing again is Watson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
3rd and 14.
From the gun, here's Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bashaw Breeland. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mike 27. Go, go, go. Green jack. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, let's get that ball.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10.
43. Check. Out.
Show it up.
And rip lift.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
52.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Chiefs, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Houston, they go down to defeat
Let's get it. It's Dodge City. I guess you know like the rest of the league. Jamal Adams got game. You can't cover what you can't catch. The secondary can't miss a step against Tyreek.
This is our time.
You literally can call whatever pass play with Aaron Rodgers. He'll make it work. All right, Dot City against the Record Breakers. All right, got a superstar KO rookie here. No worries, Trey Mo gonna set you up. Start at your 25, get points on the drive. If the other side scores, it's time for tug of war. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It's a short one, complete to the tight end. Jamal Adams in on that play. Okay, halfway to the first down marker with that play. The percentages are in your favor now on 2nd down. Looks to throw out the shotgun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the defense ends the play, but not after handing over a hunk of yards. First down, going to the ground. Jamal Adams there to bring him down. Down and he'll throw it. And this is caught. First time for Mike Evans. First down on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward for a solid gain. Hey, it's better than nothing, because I could easily be talking about negative yards. Let's see what happens on 2nd down. Record breakers go with the run. And the short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Dot City is banking on this being a pass play. Some more DBs than normal on the field. From the gun, inside handoff. First and 10. Back to pass. Tip drill. Picked off. Their pass is it so your defense is done for the day. Avoid tug-of-war by scoring. You can handle that, right? First down, Rodgers. Throwing left side, and that's a catch. Brought down after some nice yardage. The game is basically yours as long as you don't turn the ball over. First and 10. Here's Rodgers. Quick hitter is complete. Picks up some good yardage right there. I see the record breakers offense on the field, and they're amped for this drive. They don't want to fumble this opportunity to get the KO. First down, Rodgers. Almost had the Oski. Instead, incomplete. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. On second down, Rodgers again. There's a crowd down there. And it's picked off. Watch out. It's... All right, players. Now, y'all know the paint in those end zones is dry, right? Let's settle this in true superstar KO style. It's tug-of-war time. They'll throw from the 50. Looking left side, and it's complete. Rodgers from the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It's complete. Football without points is like boxing without punches. Let's fix this with tug-of-war. Looks to throw it. That is gonna be pulled in. One-handed. Whack. OBJ, the man in motion. Hey, Coach McVay, I think they're gonna go to him. Okay, I see. You trying to give yourself a challenge, huh? Rodgers from the shotgun. Taking a shot downfield. Rodgers' pass is picked off. Giving the ball up, and... they go shotgun. He's looking deep for Evans. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Out of the gun, Rodgers. And he's trying to make something. Looks like the T-shirt cannon here. And the defender takes it. Oski, pass is, it's over. They deliver the
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Big stop, G. 14.
After the interception, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up
so 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense...
And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 66 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Jason Myers.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Taken down by
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
54. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Wagner. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's Carson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Greg Olsen, 32 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Throwing is Wilson, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Seahawks 6.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Flush to his right. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. To throw is Wilson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
28, Seahawks 6.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Let's set a tone. Bang out.
From the gun, Wilson being chased out left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, 0.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will cut the lead down to 15. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Seattle.
It'll buy some time right. This complete to Lockett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. A throw complete to Dorsett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Seattle.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. This is Carson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
Seahawks 34. Seahawks 13.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the the Seahawks. Looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On first down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Dorsett, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time through the air. 44 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They